I've been in your waters.
Tesla has the largest short position on any stock. It has over $10 billion, $10.7 billion to be exact, of short interest on its stock. Over the past 7 days, it increased by over $2 billion. While investors had mixed sentiments over the results, as production was short of the 2,500 Model 3s being built per week at the end of the quarter, the shorts came away that the company, or at least the stock, will continue to struggle. So what happened? Elon Musk does not have much tolerance for critics of Tesla, and he just spent nearly $10 million of his own money to prove it. The electric automaker's CEO spent $9.9 million to buy 33,000 additional shares of Tesla at market price. The purchase is unusual since CEOs typically don't buy shares of their company's stock on the open market. Musk was already by far the company's largest shareholder, holding 22% of the shares outstanding. Monday's purchase is a relatively small one in terms of those holdings, increasing his stake in the company by less than 1/10%. Additionally, Musk has an unusual pay package, which will pay him with options to buy about 20 million additional shares of stock if the company hits certain performance targets over the next few years. Days after the Tesla boss shocked Wall Street by completely dismissing critical questions from two analysts as boring.
In terms of
You're
capital
next.
requirement?
Next. Boring bonehead questions are not cool. Next.
Musk said on Friday it was, quote, foolish of me, unquote, to ignore the queries. Musk's insults and his refusal to even respond to legitimate questions made for one of the weirdest corporate earnings conference calls in recent memory. The bizarre performance sent Tesla stock plunging, wiping $2.8 billion off its market value and $632 million off Musk's personal stake. I should have answered their questions live, Musk tweeted a day later. Yet the Tesla CEO also mounted a defense of the call that may raise even more questions about his handling of the situation, which continues to overshadow the company's actual results. Musk suggested that the reason he dismissed the questions was because the analysts didn't have buy ratings on Tesla stock. The two questioners I ignored in the Q1 call are sell-side analysts who represent short seller thesis, not investors, Musk tweeted. He's correct to call the analysts sell-side, meaning they come from brokerage firms which earn fees when clients trade stocks. And Musk accurately noted that Tesla is a favorite of short sellers who bet against stocks. Tesla has always been the most heavily shorted stock on the NASDAQ 100 ever since its IPO. Even if they did advise clients to short Tesla's turbulent stock, that wouldn't be a good reason to dismiss their questions outright. Tesla stock has fallen 26% since its peak in September. Another problem, Wall Street analysts from sell-side brokerage firms are notorious for being reluctant to slap sell ratings on stock. Brokerage firms fear that those negative ratings will anger companies and cost their clients special access to executives. But for some reason, these analysts are super enthusiastic about shorting Tesla. At least 3 brokerage firms cut price targets on the stock following the call. Sakagani, one of the rebuffed analysts, had a price target of $265 on Tesla's stock. Musk himself acknowledged during Wednesday's call that Tesla's stock isn't for the faint of heart.
Please sell our stock and don't buy it. I think that if people are concerned about volatility, they should definitely not buy our stock. I am not here to convince you to buy our stock. Do not buy it if volatility is scary.
And ironically, Tesla CEO did answer a question from one of Wall Street's biggest Tesla bears, Goldman Sachs analyst David Tamburrino. Actually, Musk responded to 3 separate questions from Tamburrino about the Model 3 and Model Y. The next day, the Goldman Sachs analyst reiterated his sell rating on Tesla and warned the stock could plunge another 30%, and it did. Musk's decision to pick a fight with Wall Street looks ill-timed, to say the least. Tesla has relied on the capital markets to finance its grand ambitions, and many believe the company has burned so much cash that it will soon need to turn to Wall Street for more. Analysts expect Tesla may soon need to raise $2 billion by selling additional stock or debt. That task may be complicated now. Perhaps by the time Tesla needs more money, Musk's antics will be forgotten, or at least accepted as Elon being Elon. We would consider Mr. Musk's at times unfiltered approach as part of the price to be paid for Elon's visionary genius. Musk also took jibe at the Omaha of Nebraska billionaire investor Warren Buffett when asked why Musk would want to allow other car brands to use Tesla's supercharger stations, which the company has installed all over the country. Musk responded, "I think moats are lame. If your only defense against invading armies is a moat, you will not last long," he said.
What are the key indicators you look for within companies before making an investment?
Well, I look for something that does give them a moat around it.
Buffett as an investor has always invested in companies that have built moats, aka monopoly. When asked by a reporter about moats being outdated, Buffett responded saying,
If you look at the leading candy bars, for example, for the last 50 years, I think you'll find Snickers on top, and then you got M&Ms. You got two types, so they don't combine the peanuts with the other ones. But I think they're number 2 and 4, and Hershey's in there number 3 or something of the sort. Yeah, I can't take them on. I don't think Elon should take them on. They have moats.
Which prompted Elon to tweet, "I'm starting a candy company, and it's going to be amazing." Only hours after Tesla CEO Elon Musk trolled Berkshire Hathaway on Twitter, Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's longtime partner, called Musk bold and brilliant, though Munger conceded that he had no idea if Musk's endeavors would succeed. Clearly, short sellers aren't the only people with questions about the company's precarious finances. It isn't the first time that Elon Musk has rallied against short sellers. In June, Musk referred to them in a tweet as "guys who want us to die so bad they can taste it." He followed up with another tweet, "Just wish they would stop sticking pins in voodoo dolls of me. That hurts, okay?" It's clear that Musk takes this form of financial criticism personally, and his attitude in the Rolling Stone profile is identical to his position this summer. Back in 2010, Tesla became the first publicly traded car maker to emerge in the US in 54 years. Since 2010, Tesla has faced the wrath of short sellers, but each and every time, Elon Musk has been able to overturn even the most skeptical guy from this
Tesla's a sell.
to this.
Tony Saganegi, I've had enough of him too. I am with Elon.
So we will leave you right there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thumbs up if you liked it, subs if you loved it. See you guys next time.
Let's just do what you want to. Please don't be polite, cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head. It's me and you, both speeding, my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna pace it, cause it only does this with you. Our bodies meet, I can feel the tension, move us into the next dimension. Let's just let our bodies be true. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have it, no regret. We make out for the thrill of it, mess around for the thrill of it. Don't stop now, never let this end. For the thrill of it, we can have it, no regret. Let's live life without regrets. Girl, put your faith in me, even though we just met. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head. It's me and you, both speeding, my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna pace it, cause it only does this with you. Our bodies meet, I can feel the tension.